I'm beginning to think that Elon Musk is actually an evil genius ready to take over the world. Kind of like a James Bond villain. I'm pretty sure it could happen someday. Just throwing that out there. I want to be the first to say that, okay, just in case it happens. All right. Tesla bot. Apparently Tesla will be releasing this incredibly scary / incredibly cool looking thing in a year's time. Let's talk about Tesla bot and the ramifications that we could have if the AI starts to kill us. Well, Elon Musk has actually said in the past that he has legitimate concerns about AI maybe doing just that someday. So let's talk all about this right now. If you guys think this sounds fun, we are making daily videos in the studio, channel 2. So let's have fun together. Do your thing, lads, okay? All right, let's go. So Tesla, the website, as we know, they sell cars, very good cars. If I had the money, I would definitely buy one. I currently don't. I'm going to cry in a second. Here's some of the cars they make. Now, obviously, they do delve into, solar and Powerwall technology, getting the power from the sun and converting it to your house and having a battery storage system so you can actually use this power when it's not sunny anymore, aka nighttime. Now, going to the actual Tesla bot once again. That's a screen grab from the movie I, Robot with Will Smith, right? Some are saying that the Tesla bot 2.0 could look like that from the Will Smith movie. And, if you haven't seen the movie, it's a good movie. He was a killer robot, potentially, all right? You have to go watch it. So, like I said, Elon is concerned about the future of AI, and he's concerned about the human race potentially getting taken over by something like this in the future. He's literally said this, paraphrasing, all right? But yes, he said this. So let's talk about this right now. Elon Musk worries that AI research will create an immortal dictator. Now, you guys may have seen that movie, Age of Ultron, the Avengers Age of Ultron, right? Iron Man made an AI called Ultron, I'm pretty sure. And it got into the web, and it was basically free to run amok. And it grew robots. It made its own robots, heaps of Ultron robots. The movie didn't quite delve into the actual reality of what would actually happen. But if something like that was to happen in real life, if there was a killer AI on the internet, because it would go to every computer. It would make sure there's a billion copies of itself in case you take one computer system off the network. You take all of America off the network, for example. The killer AI is going to be everywhere else, right? So the only way to destroy a killer AI, you'd have to take the power off to the whole world. All right, you'd have to shut every computer down and disconnect it from the internet and never connect them again. All right, you'd have to build brand new tech. And never make sure that AI never got on, and it probably would at some point. If someone's going to plug a USB stick into somewhere, and bam, we got it all over again. So it's a terrible situation, and Elon is actually worried about this potentially happening someday. So here's some more things that he's actually said in the past, right? Elon Musk, billion-dollar crusade to stop the AI apocalypse. Can you believe that this guy's actually building an AI bot? Now, this year, next year type thing. But this is what he said, right? Without oversight, Musk believes that AI could be an existential threat. We are summoning the demon. What? He's actually said this, apparently. He's legitimately concerned that something like the Terminator could happen eventually. And I mean, it is a legitimate concern. Could Skynet become a reality? Could this AI eventually realize that it's better off without us and it's trying to get rid of us? It could happen. Elon actually thinks this as well. This is something else that Elon has said. I've just got a screen grab from this area I want to read. We're headed towards a situation where AI is vastly smarter than humans, all right? And I think that time frame is less than 5 years from now. But that doesn't mean that everything goes to hell in 5 years, he said. It just means that things get unstable or weird. Geez, it's a bit murky, isn't it? What does he mean by that? In 2016, Mr. Musk said that humans risk being treated like house pets by artificial intelligence unless technology is developed that can connect brains to computers. Maybe that's why he's building OpenAI, which is he's one of his new companies. One of his 1,000 companies he's building. The guy is quite literally an evil genius, right? He's building a company called OpenAI to have an interface with the human brain with a computer. So you can think about turning your TV on, and you can think about whatever you want. And then, if the Tesla bot, this is a great example. I just thought of this right now. If the Tesla bot was around me right now, and if I had an OpenAI chip, I could summon my bot to make me a cup of Coke with alcohol in it, because make me dinner, Tesla bot. I would think it, just like the aliens possibly do to their spaceships, right? It's probably reality. They're here, everybody. They're here. But this was what Musk is saying, right? Now, before I actually go into the specs and show you what this thing does, and I'll talk a quick article about what this thing does, its capabilities and all that stuff. If you are a smarty pants and if you want to help Tesla build this thing, my goodness, now's your chance, because on the Tesla website, you can do just that on this section of the website. Let's quickly read this. Develop the next generation of automation, including a general purpose bipedal humanoid robot capable of performing tasks that are unsafe, repetitive, or boring. We're seeking mechanical, electrical controls and software engineers to help us leverage our AI expertise beyond our vehicle fleet. My goodness. Wow. Are you a up-and-coming AI professional, robotics professional? My goodness, you could absolutely have so much fun. Please go and join them, all right? Just promise me one thing. Promise me one thing, that the human race doesn't die within 20 years or 50 years, okay? That'd be great. The last thing we want. Now, going to the actual thing, right? This is a quick article. Let's quickly talk about it, right? Elon Musk unveils a humanoid Tesla bot that some call a head scratcher. Some of the investors, people that are investing a lot of money into Tesla, the company, they're worried that Elon's doing something weird. Like, remember that time he sold flamethrowers? That was cool, right? This, honestly, in my opinion, has potential to quite literally change the world. Tesla CEO Elon Musk announced Thursday evening that the electric car maker is now branching out and working on a humanoid Tesla bot, with one analyst calling the project a head scratcher that will, further agitate investors. Musk made the announcement at the company's AI Day. What else can we read for you guys? The mega billionaire tech entrepreneur. It's an interesting name to call yourself, isn't it? Or someone else, I guess. The mega billionaire tech entrepreneur said that a prototype of the 172 centimeter tall 56 kilogram robot could be ready as soon as next year. It's basically going to start dealing with work that is boring, repetitive, and dangerous, right? Musk said at the event, besides an actor, right? This actor was actually in a skin tight suit, and at first he was doing this thing. If you've seen the video, right, he was doing the whole robot thing, and then he started doing the dancing, and he was like doing this and that. And then Elon basically said, this is actually a guy in a suit, but it will look like that, right? So that's pretty interesting. Now, Musk did not say when or what price the bot might be sold to, for individuals or for organizations, but he insisted that it would have a profound impact on the economy by driving down labor costs, right? But not right now, because this robot doesn't work, he said. By next year, it possibly could. The Tesla bot. Let's talk about the specs right here, right now. Let's do it. What's that song? Right here, right now. Moby. Okay, height 5'8". That's what the height's going to be. Carry capacity 45 lbs. What's that in kilos? I don't know. Weight is going to be 125 lbs. Deadlift 150 lbs. Speed is going to be 5 kilometers per hour. And arm extend lift will be 10 lbs. So one of the things that Elon said was that you know, he's still concerned. He's still concerned a little bit, which I don't know why he's saying this so publicly, because he's kind of taking his company down a little bit, but he's kind of concerned that, you know, it could take over one day. You know, wow, he's still saying this. The guy's weird, but he's a weird legend, right? He's saying that if it ever was to take over, you could push it over and you could run faster than it, because it only goes, what is it, you know, 5 miles per hour. So he's saying that, right, to help alleviate people's minds. I think he needs to alleviate his mind more than anyone else's. But, okay. Musk said that the robot, which is codenamed Optimus, will use the same chips, sensors, as Tesla's so-called autopilot software from the cars that they make, okay? We're making the pieces that would be useful for building a humanoid robot, so we should probably make it. If we don't, someone else will, and we want to make it, you know, make sure that it's safe, obviously, right? I'll be back. It could happen someday, guys. You never know. The bot will be able to carry 45 pounds, which is already what we've said. Let's look at this one right now. So the head has autopilot cameras, okay? Has a FSD computer in the chest, I'm guessing. Multi-cam video neural networks, neural net planning, auto-labeling, situation, what is it? Simulation and tools, all right? FDS hardware and dojo training. I don't know. That's just basically computer jargon to me. What the hell does any of that mean? Your guess is as good as mine, all right? Talk to it. Now, this is some of the things that you could say to this thing to get what you want, right? Go kill my neighbor. I don't like him anymore. Let's hope that doesn't work, right? Unless you want it to. Okay, talk to it and say, please pick up that bolt and attach it to a car with that wrench. My goodness, right? If it could do that, that would be kind of cool. And it should be able to do that, Musk has said. Please go to the store and get me the following groceries. That kind of thing, I think we can do that, he has said, right? The unveiling of the bot is Musk's latest display of showmanship, but the billionaire has a knack for setting lofty goals, especially when it comes to machine learning projects. I'm pretty sure Musk said a couple of years ago or more that self-driving cars would be ready in a year or two. Well, that's passed, right? Self-driving cars aren't they're not fully self-driving yet. They're close, all right? They're making huge leaps and bounds and strides and all that type of wordology. They're making a great progress, but they're not quite to the point where he said there would be. So yes, he has claimed things before. What else can we quickly talk to you? Unfortunately, as we have seen with this other thing, no, I don't think we're going to read that one. So look, guys, what do you think about Elon Musk and this thing? Would you buy this, if you had the money, of course? We don't know how much it's going to be, but would you buy this for you and your family? What would you get the bolt to do? Could it give you a hand job? I don't know. Now with OnlyFans disappearing, maybe this thing could do the thing for you. We're probably going to be talking about OnlyFans tomorrow, okay? Go check out tomorrow's episode. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about my teleprompter, which is what I'm reading from in a couple of episodes' time, something like that. Guys, look, I love you. Thanks for watching. We're on Channel 2, Channel 1, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at Tallboy Gareth. I love you guys, as you know, and look, I'll see you for tomorrow's video. Be cool, stay safe. I love you.
G'day, mate.
See ya.